everybody. My name is Linda Prochet, and this is Stephen Geller. And Stephen has 2 new hips.
Yay!
So that's not what we're here to talk about. Today we're here to talk about our next Yoga Club discussion group topic. And this one is backed by popular demand. I mean, we don't always have an opportunity to finish talking about the juicy ones. So why don't you tell us about this next one?
Sure, it's about choice. And I want to start off by telling you a true story of when I was in kindergarten or first grade, I can't remember. And as usual, the teacher would ask each little kid, what do you want to be when you grow up? And some were saying a fireman, some were saying a policeman, and some were saying a doctor. And when they got to me, I said I wanted to be an Eskimo. And I don't know why, but I really wanted to be an Eskimo. And I didn't
still want to be an Eskimo.
Well, I don't like the cold that much, but I didn't really understand that wasn't a choice or what they were looking for, or that wasn't a reasonable answer. And I think there's a sweet message in that little story about choice in our society. We live in a very free culture where we have a lot of choices. Mm-hmm. And choices can sometimes really be fabulous, mm-hmm. but they can also be wolves in sheep's clothing. Yeah. So if you live in a poor culture, you wake up in the morning and you put on your shoes. You don't get to say, do I want to put on my red shoes or my green shoes, right? Your choices are, do I put on shoes and wear shoes today, or do I not wear shoes today because you have one pair of shoes? In our culture, we wake up in the morning, do I want to wear my green shoes? Do I want to wear my red shoes with this dress or this pair of pants? Or do I want to wear my brown shoes? And those are the choices in front of us, or so we think. Mm-hmm. But our choices are only limited to our creativity and our willingness to take the nonconformist oath.
Those are the real choices,
yeah.
Actually.
So, we could wake up in the morning, and why not wear one green shoe and one blue shoe? Or one red shoe and one brown shoe? Why not? Why are we programmed and limited like that? Now, every choice we have doesn't push us down a major life's path, but some of them do. And it's important to look at how we look at choices. Do we look at choices and accept them by conforming and say, okay, we have these 7 choices in life? Or do we go, oh, there are these 7 choices, but wait, I could think of 3 more. Or maybe I don't like any of them or want any of them. It wasn't maybe 70 years ago, the choices for women were, you could be a waitress or you could be a housewife. And maybe 100 years ago, you could just be a housewife and a mother, right? You didn't have a choice. And then 50 years ago, you could be a nurse, a waitress, a housewife, or a mother. And now we have a woman as the vice president of the United States of America. And so how much are you willing to take the nonconformist oath and use your creativity to come up with completely new choices and perhaps send your life down a different trajectory?
That's a good one. All right, that's our discussion group topic for this week. Remember, Saturday at 4 p.m. We'll see you there. Myself, Stephen, and his 2 new hips.
And my crutches.
Okay.
See you then.
Thanks. Bye-bye.
Bye.